Why do you give away everything of yourself the second you meet a person? Why? Hello my angels, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to teach you how to be mysterious. I say how to be mysterious instead of how to appear mysterious because there's a huge difference, okay? When it comes to me, people have come to me all my life and tell me, you appear so mysterious. What is this? Like, why are you so mysterious? And don't think that I never share anything. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know on some days I just spam my story with memes, with like funny stuff, with things I do with my friends. Don't think that the key to becoming mysterious is to never talk again, to never share anything of yourself again, to just be quiet and sit in the corner and observe. No, this is not the truth. So I am here to teach you how to actually become mysterious. And the first thing is, don't be a tryhard. People feel your energy, even if you don't speak. If you just watch a movie and there was a overly like a mysterious girl and you say, oh my god, I'm just imitating what she does in that movie and then I'm going to be so mysterious, this is not going to work. People feel your energy, even if you don't talk. People feel tryhards. I can't even explain it, but if I see someone on social media and I just feel that they want to be something so hard that they are not, I feel repelled because it's not authentic. I just feel that this person is trying too hard. It's not who they really are. And you don't want to be someone you are not. You want to become something, but it has to be in alignment with your true self. So if you watch this video right now and you think, okay, I don't want to be mysterious, stop watching. Stop watching. This video is absolutely not for you. This video is for people who have this problem of oversharing all the time and who maybe even gotten themselves in problems because of this, because they don't know why they overshare and they don't know how to stop oversharing. And they want to become mysterious. They want to be a more private person, but they don't know where to start. Guys, where do I start? The thing is, you have to ask yourself, why am I oversharing? There are usually a few reasons why you feel this need to talk and talk and talk on like an endless stream about your private things to people you don't even know. This is not just coming out of nowhere. This has a reason, like a source. Maybe the reason is that no one ever listened to you when you were a child. Maybe the reason is that you have this feeling that the only way to connect to somebody is by giving yourself away so much that they think they know you so well. Or maybe you have this feeling that you are obligated to share a part of yourself, you know? Maybe you feel like, okay, if I don't share something of myself, if I don't give away something of myself, they will feel as if I'm boring or stuff like this. First thing, like I talk about in all of the videos I make, the first thing is always to find out why is it the way that it is, because we can fight the symptoms the whole time, but if we don't know the root, like the cause of this, it's going to appear all the time in our lives again. We need to find out the source. Why is it the way that it is? Why did I become this way in order for us to really change? For me, I'm someone, I don't overshare. I do like the opposite. When I'm with my friends, I don't tell them a lot of stuff. And it's because I was being taught in my early childhood that I couldn't trust other people. And so I am working on that I trust other people more. And maybe it's the same case for you, okay? Maybe you have also learned in your childhood that you can't trust other people, but you cope in a different way than I do. I cope by isolating myself. I cope by not telling people anything about myself. This is not a good way either. Like, these extremes are not good. We want to find the balance, like the middle, a healthy balance where we share things with people but we don't overshare. This is the key. So we will talk about gossiping now, okay? Because this is a huge topic and people ask me all the time, is gossiping bad? Like, my friends always want to gossip. What should I do? First of all, I'm going to explain you the difference between gossiping and telling people about the business you had with someone, okay? Because people mistake these two things all the time. So for example, if I go to my friend and I tell my friend, hey, this person, they really did me so wrong and I just want to talk about this with you because I want your opinion on this. How should I handle this? This is not gossiping. This is me talking about my bad experience that I had with someone. gossiping, for example, would be if I go to someone and I talk about a person I don't even know and I never interacted with, and I say, she's so ugly, she's so this, she thinks she's all that, blah blah. If I just lie about that person and add lies, this is gossiping. But telling a person, especially a close friend, about someone who did you dirty and getting their opinion in return is not gossiping. You people need to stop confusing these two things, because you do people wrong and then you go out there and you say, oh my god, they talked about me. No, they didn't. They explained to other people how bad you did them, okay? There's a huge difference, and they are allowed to talk about their experience with you. There is no way that you do someone dirty and you get the power to silence them. Like, in what universe do we live in? It's normal that people talk about the bad experience they had with someone. After I made this clear, what happens is often that, especially in school, okay, it happened to me a lot of times. People come to you and they will test you. They will test if they can gossip with you. For example, they came to me and they were like, what do you think about Lisa? I heard that she's doing blah blah blah. Okay? If this happens to you, this person is testing if you are a potential gossip partner. In my opinion, what I would do is to just say nice things behind people's back. Because especially if you don't even know this person, if you don't trust this person can go around and twist the words in your mouth, and at the end they will return back to you, and the whole story is just a different one, and you are the bad guy, and you're like, oh my god, this is what I don't even said. Happened to me because I was young, I was naive, and yeah, I gossiped when I was younger, you know. I'm not saying I was born an angel. We all gossiped at some point of our lives, it's normal. But the thing is, I learned my lesson. This is what you have to learn. There are certain people for certain topics. For example, if I want to talk about something very intimate and very private, I go to my close friends, to my inner circle. If I want to share funny things or like beautiful things, I post these things on Instagram because I want people to know these funny things, you know? People don't need to know my private business. This is nothing that like strangers need to know about me. Everything I share has a reason. For example, I shared a lot of my traumatic things, and I'm not suggesting you to share your traumatic story with the whole world. I did this in order to help other people. I did this because I want other people to feel less alone with what they are going through. But if I just had a small account, if I was a private person, I wouldn't post them a story and tell them about my childhood trauma. If you have a bigger meaning for the things you do and say and share, it's okay. But don't just share things for the sake of sharing, because you will never know what they will use against you. People even use the things I share in my videos against me, like they comment under my videos, oh my god, she's not healed, you can see she has borderline, blah blah blah. Yeah. And now, do you think you can use something against me that I voluntarily shared with the whole world? Baby, you have to learn a lesson here. I'm very good when it comes to giving people the feeling of knowing me without even knowing me. I am a master in this. I have mastered this art of making people feel as if they know me. Because the key is, if you are a tryhard who just wants to appear mysterious, people will first feel this. And second, they won't share things with you as well, because they will think to themselves, okay, if this person is not sharing anything with me, why should I give this person something of me? So in order to really connect with people, you have to share things with them. This is why I say, like, don't just be this cliche, mysterious girl who never talks. Connect with people, talk with them, talk about your interests, talk about their interests. But don't just talk about things that could get you in trouble later. You really need to realize this. I am a heavy believer in the evil eye. This is completely subjective. Some people say the evil eye is not existing. Some people say, oh yes, it exists. From my experience and my opinion and the culture I grew up with, the evil eye is very real. Because if you tell people something, they can give even unconsciously, and this is the interesting part, they can give you negative energy or envy or jealousy. Even if they don't like consciously think about being jealous, they can be jealous on the subconscious level. And their energy can interfere with your plans. And this happened to me a lot of times. Guys, I am not kidding, okay? Like the second I told someone something about my life, it started to like completely break down. For example, I told people, oh my God, I have this new like business opportunity. Destroyed. I was telling people, oh, I want to travel to Paris. My flight was delayed for like 5 hours. This is why I don't tell people anything. Even my close friends, when I am traveling, I tell them that I'm in another country when I arrive there. This is what I do. I'm not suggesting you to do it like I do. I just tell you, if something is very important to me, I keep it as private as I can. Especially when it comes to plans. I never talk about future plans, and this is what you have to learn. I was listening about this in a podcast from like this neuroscientist, and he said that if you tell people about your goals before you actually achieve these goals, your brain thinks that you actually achieved them, and your brain is going to give you dopamine, and you already get this reward hormone, and therefore you won't feel motivated to really like go after this goal because your brain thinks you already did it. So I never talk about plans. I hate talking about plans. I never do this. This is why you don't hear from me. Oh, my next video is coming next, I don't know, Friday. I will never do this. You will never have a schedule of me. First of all, I record very intuitively. I don't force myself to sit in front of a camera and try so hard to just like bring words out of my throat. I do it very, very intuitively. And second, because I don't want anyone to interfere with my plans. I don't want this. So maybe I post 5 times a week, maybe I post once in a month, who knows? Especially when it comes to dating, you have to give people the opportunity to fantasize about you. This is the biggest part of seduction. The biggest part of seduction is giving people the room for their fantasy and for their imagination. There was a study on this. They did a study, okay, they had like people with brain scans and stuff. On the one hand, they had people who were naked. On the other hand, they had people with swimwear. And then they did these brain scans. The result was that people would find people in swimwear more attractive than people who were completely naked. Why? Because if someone is not revealing everything about themselves, leave a part for our imagination to fill this missing part. And this is exactly what happens when you don't give out everything about yourself. You leave room for people to wonder about you, to fantasize about you, and therefore to project their own desires and own imagination onto you. And don't come at me and say things like, isn't this playing? I feel like as if I'm playing if I do this. No, this is normal. Like nowadays we made it feel like as if we are obligated to update someone 24/7 about where we are, about what we are doing. And I don't know, this is not normal, okay? Back then, people would have a date. They wouldn't even have phones. They had a date. They would bring that girl home. They would go and they wouldn't talk to each other for like days. This air of mysteriousness is needed when it comes to getting to know someone, when it comes to dating. It will increase your attractiveness so much, guys, okay? If you don't update a person 24/7 about every single thing you do, let them wonder, let them find out, let them ask you, okay? Make them feel as if they want to become a deeper part of your life in order to know more about you. Don't give yourself away so easily. Just because someone is talking to you, you give yourself away like that. No. Make them work hard in order to get to know you on a really deep level. Guys, I'm so honest. Like next time you feel like oversharing, just go to my inbox and text me these things, okay? Write it in your journal. Go to the nearest forest. Talk to like nature, but don't just go to a random person and tell them all of your business. There are so many benefits of becoming a mysterious person. First of all, and most importantly, your security will increase so much more, okay? If people don't know every time what you are up to, where you are, what you are doing, you are much safer, okay? There are really insane people out there, like stalkers and stuff. You have to really be careful. Second of all, people will value you more, okay? You have to understand the psychology behind people. People will always want to be a part of something exclusive. If you give them the feeling that if you open up and if you share something with them, that this is a very special event because you don't just do this with everyone, they will feel so blessed. They will think, oh my God, she's not just like throwing around with information around her. She chooses me to share this with. And therefore, they will feel so blessed and they will really listen to you because they know if you open up, then they are the special ones because you give them your trust and they have earned your trust. They will feel special, guys. I'm not kidding. Like when I open up to someone, this person, they really feel so special and so blessed because they know that I'm a person, I don't easily open up to people. If you give everyone this benefit of knowing you and of opening up to them, it's nothing special anymore. Everyone knows you, everyone knows your business, everyone knows the tea about you, like the things you are going through at the moment, the things you are planning. It's nothing special anymore because it's everywhere. It's like marketing. It's like marketing, guys. Like if a product is everywhere and everyone has it, it's becoming cheap. People don't even want it that anymore and it's just becoming boring. But if there's a product and we hear, first of all, it's a limited edition. Second of all, everyone wants it, but it's so hard to get this. People will want this even more. This is our DNA. It's basic human psychology. We can't leave this behind because it's in our DNA, in our brain, to feel like this and to act like this. This is why all of the marketing things and the PR things of like big celebrities work. Because they know what they are doing. They are playing with humans' psychology and they are doing it very well. Remember, you are in control of what you share with who. Don't talk about your plans. Don't talk about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. If you are a man or a woman and you watch this and you want to make like your partner happy, don't tell them, I'm going to buy you flowers, I'm going to buy you a gift. Just do it. Just do it. Don't talk about your plans. Show up with the results, okay? Let your success speak. Let your actions speak. Don't just speak with words. The less you say, the better. The more you do, the better. Thank you for watching this, guys. I love you.